Hey everyone, my name's MS and welcome to a brand new episode of MS Minecraft Reborn. Now, you might notice something different. We're playing on a much larger render distance than we've ever played on before. And what's that? You guessed it. We are also recording in 60 FPS and 1080p, which is miracle. And look how smooth it is. Um, what? How is this possible? You might wonder, because anyone who's seen my channel for a while knows that I have always had issues recording Minecraft with my frames. It's always been a problem. I've been pretty good at masking it up to make it not noticeable sometimes, but it hasn't been good enough for me. Basically, what I did is I don't know if you guys have ever seen any of those websites where you can download some more RAM, but I went to one of those websites and I managed to upgrade my RAM from like 4 gigabytes all the way to like 16 gigabytes, which is crazy to think. Like I always thought those websites were a scam. Turns out they're pretty legit. Um, No, we didn't actually do that. We got a new computer. I built a brand new one. I will link the specs in the description if you're interested in that stuff. But here's the rundown of Minecraft. The frames we're getting at the moment, we're getting roughly 100 frames per second, which is below my screen's refresh rate, which is interesting. But we are currently like outside on top of a big structure viewing the world, so I suppose it's only to be expected. But we are playing on let's have a look at the settings real quick. I'm playing on 18 chunks render distance, which is great. I've capped the frame rate because there's not really much reason to go above my refresh rate of my monitor. I don't know if I should have VSync on or off. I changed this setting before I started recording, and my frames, they didn't change at all, and they're still the same. So I don't know what that setting does. I'll have to Google it after this, but this is my world, bigger than you've ever seen it before. And I've noticed that the villages are actually so close to each other. I've never been able to see the villages, village number 1 and village number 2 so easily before. And I noticed that right over there, and we've got some villagers stuck in a little in this thing. So let's have a look at these guys. This is my fortune 3 guy, so he's actually quite valuable. This guy's not valuable though. He's not very, you know. Maybe one day he'll get a job, but until then, I don't want to see him. You may have noticed I have built a brand new structure in this village, and that is the supposedly villager breeder factory, and it didn't work. Basically, I don't know why, but these guys, they don't breed. All they do is throw the carrots to each other. So I've converted it into a carrot farm. Let me get my silky milky pickaxe, and you'll see that it's full up of carrots. So it's an auto carrot farm, repurposed. I haven't like made a good storage area because this thing was designed for breeding villagers, but it's not working. I suppose it's hard for me to show you what's going wrong with this because it's not set up properly. But I made another one, so I thought, okay, the reason this isn't working, I assumed, was because we're right next to a village and it's thinking, oh, there's loads of villagers here, no baby villagers can be born. But then I decided to make another one, and we'll have to all the way over here. And now that I think of it, maybe it's too close as well, but I'm not sure. But this is an exact replica of what I just showed you, and all they do, I don't know if you can hear or see it, is they just keep throwing the cat. Wait, did I just hear a baby? Oh my god! It's working! Okay, alright, I'll have to look into that another day. Maybe the brand new update fixed it, because that's another thing that's changed. We are now playing in Minecraft 1.15. That's it. I had to check. But yeah, we're playing on Minecraft 1.15. And yeah, this world has never looked so good before. And look, I can like turn around and not lose frames. It's, well, it's brilliant. And yeah, so we'll have to do some stuff with bees soon. But let's have a look, and let me just update you guys on the things I've done between now and last episode. So this area's not changed much, but I have finally done the roof of this thing. So now we have a full flush wooden roof. And I've also decorated this area, because if you guys remember, this area was disgusting. This is a project that I didn't do, so just ignore that. Pretend that doesn't exist. This is our stairway, which I promise you, when I made this stairway, this all looked good. But I think we've had an issue of some ghost blocks, because when I was digging this thing, I kept getting ghost blocks. It's a issue that I hope they fixed in this update. But this takes us down to our zombie farm. So yeah, I just thought I'd show that. And we should also be able to fly. I swear they've just come back. I swear I broke these already. I don't know. I don't know. This area is pretty weird, to be honest with you. But we'll worry about that another day. And I think the creeper farm has also had a bit of a makeover since you saw it. I don't even know if I showed this or not. It's been so long since I've recorded. But this is the creeper farm. I haven't sealed it up yet. It's still working pretty well. We have a little drop chute. And it takes you to this area. I think I have shown this, but I've decorated it up a bit. We've got some nice wooden walls now and a ceiling made of wood. And eventually we're going to have some new pathways here for when we want to expand our base. So that's pretty good. The creeper farm's pretty good. We've got an entire double chest full of gunpowder. And as you can see, it's running quite effective. And, you know, if I ever run low on gunpowder, I can just sit here AFK for a couple of hours or something. So this will be our supply of gunpowder for the rest of the series, I'd imagine. But the big question, I know you all have it, is what about the ocean monument? And the truth is, that's finished. It's been finished for a while. I even recorded an episode finishing it. Uh-oh. But I didn't quite release it. I don't know why. I just didn't seem to have the spark of him. Like, I don't know. I just didn't have the spark to release that episode. Damn it, skeleton, get off me. I don't know why I didn't release it. I don't know. I just didn't have the motivation to do it. So I've been sitting on that footage for ages. I'm probably not going to release it because it's the kind of thing. I don't know. I felt as I was watching back that footage, I thought you could go on without it, so I decided not to. But I'll just show it to you. This is our nether tunnel, by the way, that takes us to the ocean monument. And I've made a little portal room. It's pretty cool. That's not meant to be there. It's not finished yet. I still need to put some more glowstone there. And I want to make an ice road. That's one of the projects we need to work on soon, is prettying up our nether transport system. And for that, we're going to need an ice farm. I don't have that yet. Soon. But the portal now takes us here. It's underground. And we've got a little view of the ravine. And the ocean monument farm is over here. Now, I had difficulty figuring out what method to use to kill these guys. I went with wither roses in the end because I couldn't kill them with full damage because we were too high. Because to kill these guys with full damage, I would hit bedrock before we got there. So I had to think of a different solution. I spoke with my friend and he suggested using wither roses, and this is working fantastic. And we've already managed to come up with a lot of prismarine shards, and I've been converting them into bricks. This is our storage for all the blocks, sea lanterns, and we've even got storage for fish, dark prismarine. Of course, all these chests are empty, but over time, I'll be moving them over, and we'll fill this thing up. We are also getting ink sacks, which is fantastic. I was super glad to find that we were getting ink sacks. Can't speak. It's been a while since I've recorded, so I'm not quite sure how my commentary is going to be. So you have to bear with me. So ink sacks are great because now I finally have a way of farming ink sacks. It's not very efficient. I don't get many, but I also don't really need many, so it's fine. But I want to show you the farm from the surface, and at the moment I don't actually have a way of getting to the surface, so I've got some real ghetto way of just breaking that and flying out. So let's get out of here and let's neutralize that skeleton. Oh, he's still alive. Alright, let's quickly sleep. Portal's gone now because it's been repositioned. I'm just also curious what's in these chests. Some ink there. Some more blocks. I'll have to take these blocks down and put them in the storage room. I didn't realise I left this shulker box here, so I'm going to grab that and place that in my ender chest. But this is the farm, guys. I think I told you guys this was made by a design from a YouTuber called Waddles. And an enderman has taken one of my blocks of sand. Again, we need to convert this wall with glass, but it's going to take so long that I really don't want to do it. But this is the farm. It's a pretty much direct replica of the tutorial from Waddles. And yeah, I'm not going to go too much into it, since if you really are interested, you can just watch his video. But I'll have to replace that sand block at some point. I'll tell you what, let's go do that now. But that's your update on the world, guys. We will work on a brand new project in today's episode. We might keep this episode a bit short, but I do want to work on an iron farm because, and I want it to be here. I want this area to be like an industrial AFK farming area. So if I could get an iron farm here, maybe like a AFK pumpkin or melon farm, we could make this something pretty cool. You know, all those farms that might generate a little bit of lag and you're not really too keen on playing in those areas, we could all have it here. So you could come here. Now that I have a new PC, I probably aren't going to be too worried about lag. Also, notice how I've done some sloppy build work there. That stairs upside down. But look at that. Look at those guardians. It's crazy how many we're getting spawning in there. It's so efficient. But yeah, yeah, not sure I'm going to need to worry about lag so much. In the past, I've always built things with frame rate being in mind, but might not have to worry about that now. These foxes have been here for so long, and they just stay here. Before they were spinning around, now they're not. But they've been here since the whole creation of this farm. It's quite shocking. And we also got a coral reef there. We'll explore that at some point, I promise. But there's so much to do. And I don't know why, I just haven't been playing Minecraft as much lately. I definitely want to get back into it though. The only other thing I can think of that I haven't quite shown you yet is where your mum is. Because your mum's no longer in that little hole down there. She's, let's quickly fly there. She's been secured in a new location, and I shall show you that location. It's in here. So I've been breeding some villagers because we're going to need these guys for the iron farm. Which one's your mum? There she is. Still selling us fish. So if we go in this chest, I'm just going to empty a bit of inventory. We can still get some fish. I need to sort out the trades on these guys. I need to motivate them with some zombies so that they give me emeralds for one fish. I think that's possible still. Need to find out. But that's a project for another day. But I've pretty much caught you up on everything that's going on in this world. So What I'll do now, guys, is come back to you when I have some foundations for our iron farm. And I'm also going to watch back this footage, because this is actually the first footage I've recorded on the new computer. So, you know, I did check a bit of the sound balancing. Should hopefully sound okay. Let me know what you think. But I'll catch you back up when I've got some foundations for the iron farm. That's it. Go up the stairs. Get in that hole. Go on. Get in. Get in. Just get in the hole. Just go. Come on. Yeah. So we're working on this iron farm. Getting the villagers has not been easy at all for this thing. I've done it underground. I don't know if that's going to have any complications. I guess we'll find out when we try and run this thing. We're going to put some more villages in that little cell there. I'm using a design from a video I saw from DocM77. So I'm not going to go too much in detail on the design of this thing because there's a video already up for it. But can he? Yeah, no, that's fine. This is what we've got so far. The iron golem should hopefully spawn on that platform there. I really hope they do, and I haven't made a mistake. And they'll fall down, go down here, and there'll be lava here that will kill them. And then they'll get collected in this chest, which at the moment is what I'm using for my storage. But that's what we're doing with the iron farm. There is something else I wanted to just quickly show you guys as well that I've done. And if you're wondering where I'm getting the villagers from, by the way, I'm actually taking them from the zombie cabin and bringing them here through the Nether. It's a long process, but for some reason, I just could not get these villagers to breed. I don't know why they don't breed. It's so weird. But I've made this. I've made a little portal room for our ocean monument area. Still need to pretty up the wall there. And I've also got some concealed workbenches through the lava, which is pretty cool. This is going to be an ice road at some point. This is this tunnel design is literally copied from one of my friends called Dimtron, and it's something that we use on our server that we play on, and I've always liked it, and I decided I wanted to do the same thing that he's done. But we need ice for these things. So at some point I really need to get myself an ice spikes biome so that we can go grab a load of packed ice. But let me show you exactly where I'm getting these villagers from, and you'll understand the pain I'm going through right now. Look how fast these chunks load. It's beautiful. So since we found out today that my villager breeder that I built off camera is now actually working, we're just taking villagers from here. I think these are all grown up. I don't know how many villagers are in there, but there must be a good few. But yeah, I'm just taking them from here. So who wants to go out, guys? You next. Come on. Out you go. Wonderful. And my way of transporting them, I've just been placing a profession block and they just follow it. This is such a long-winded way of doing it. And I know there are faster ways of doing this, but I just don't have those faster ways set up at the moment. So this works out to be the quickest and easiest for me at the moment. And yeah, I just need to get I'm gonna get one more of these guys so that we have at least one cell ready to go. And I'm also doing a combination of boats as well to transport these guys. If I could get this guy in the boat. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. These guys are so frustrating to work with. Don't go back there. Oh. Yeah, this is basically going to be my day all day today, is messing with these guys. Right, we'll get him to walk into the boat. Beautiful. I can't remember what I was talking about now. Let's just swim down with this villager. Yeah, no, we'll give it a trial run with this third villager and see how it works, because I don't even know if it's going to work at this stage. So I don't know if the fact that it's underground is going to cause any complications. This is like the first iron farm I've ever built in Minecraft, so it's quite scary. But if this works, that'd be beautiful. Also, I find that these villagers, they just cannot pathfind when they're in water. They just lose their brains when they're... There you go. He should hopefully come here now. Hey. And let's break that, place it again. And this is what I'm doing. This is actually a really, really effective way, though, of transporting villagers. Boats is also really good. So if you're ever doing any of this stuff, try and take advantage of the pathfinding towards the profession blocks. The only problem is you can't do it during the night. You've only got to do it between the hours of the working hours. So you just got to time it right. But yeah, I'll come back to you guys when I've got some progress on the iron farm. I've got good news, guys. I'm halfway through doing this. I've got the zombie in the middle there, so he can scare the villagers so that they spawn iron golems. And we have... Uh-oh, fell down. But you saw him. There is an iron golem up there. So once I place the water in, he should fall down. And this will actually be a functioning iron farm. Of course, I do need to get the villagers in there as well to double the efficiency. But we are basically successfully farming iron at this point, so that's pretty cool. We'll make it better over time, but I've gotten tired of working on this thing today, so we're actually gonna end the video here, guys. I didn't want to make it too long. I do know that at the beginning of this video, the sound quality of my microphone was a bit screwed up. Not quite sure why that happened, but well, I do know why. It's because I was using a different method of recording my game than I usually do. So I was using the NVIDIA recording software that you get with your driver. I was one short. Ugh. I was using the NVIDIA recording, like inbuilt recording software, and that seemed pretty good. But the only issue is once I realised, I think the bit rate of the audio was a bit too low. Might be able to fix that, but I've gone back to OBS for now. OBS is pretty good for these things. I might even try using Fraps at some point, but we're doing well with OBS, so we might as well stick to what's working. And I'm out of fireworks. This is why you have a firework box, guys. But yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to record some more videos. I want to try and get back to doing this regularly. This iron farm will be a big help. Uh-oh. Did not mean to end up in here. Oh god, how do I get out of this? Can I sleep in the... No? Uh-oh. Ah, I'm out. Thank god for that. Yeah, I'm just using the fireworks all the time to get around this place because I can't be bothered to make it work better. What was that noise? Did you guys hear something die? It made a pew noise. I don't know. But that's it for today, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you in the next video.